Hey everybody, welcome back. I finally did it. I went and picked up a pellet grill. I've been eyeballing these for a while now. This one over the summer was about $5.79. Went on sale recently for $4.99 at Home Depot. I had a 10% off coupon, so I picked it up for about 450 bucks. This is the Nexgrill Oakford 1000, so it's a very large pellet grill. It is also Wi-Fi and Bluetooth enabled, so I'm hoping it's a lot easier on those overnight cooks where I was waking up every hour or so. Checking my fire on my offset, and hopefully this is a lot easier to manage in those situations. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna open this thing up, we're gonna put it together. I'm gonna give you some initial thoughts and just a really quick overview of it. And yeah, hopefully we don't have any problems. It does weigh about 160 pounds, so it might take another person. Hopefully I can find somebody out here that can give me a hand. Looks like in shipping, they already started to open it for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish the job. Okay, so when you open it up inside the box, because this just lifts off, there are pieces, so you wanna be careful. You don't really wanna drop this and dent it all up, right? We wanna keep it new for as long as possible. So far, this is some nice heavy steel. All right, man. Ooh, look at that. I didn't know that was insulated. That's cool. So insulated lid. Again, lots of parts on the inside. Ooh, the perfect balance of simplicity, technology, and smoky flavors, right? If that's not a tagline, I don't know what is. All right, got some nice big heavy grates on the inside. We're gonna unbox all of these. Okay, I believe these are the legs. Nice stamped steel, powder coated. No scratches. I did it. All right. Got our drip bucket. Ooh, they even gave us a couple liners for it. All right, now it's time to go through some paperwork. So we got our warranty card, don't lose that. Welcome to your Nexgrill family. It's got a bunch of stuff. Again, activate your warranty. These do have a 5-year warranty, which I found is really good at that price point. We've got a nice owner's guide. I'm just gonna read through here really quick, go through the instructions so I can pretend like I know what I'm talking about when I put this thing together. So I don't usually do assembly videos. I find that everybody can, pretty much read the instructions. But one of the first things that I did when I bought this one was I just went scouting around the old interwebs looking for one, and I could not find it. So I am putting this one together on video. Hopefully it helps you out. I think the instructions are more than adequate. So feel free to skip around as needed. I'm keeping mine on the cardboard so it doesn't get all scuffed up. You have to tip it up on the edge to get the legs on, so make sure that you remove all the loose parts on the inside so that those aren't all banging around and stuff. And let's go ahead, we're gonna put the legs on. So 2 of our legs came inside. The other 2 legs came in this box. So make sure that you have all of those unboxed. And these just have rib nuts in them, so it's already threaded. It's gonna be bolts going through the inside, coming out through these holes, and attaching to these legs. So let's go ahead, let's find those bolts. All right, we got everything all unboxed, everything's unpackaged. We got our bolts. Looks like everything is going together with a Phillips head, right? And a large flathead. So yeah, that's pretty nice. It looks like each leg is going to require an A split washer, which is B. Right, and so we put the split washer on, and then we put on our flat washer, which is C. So you can see here, what that looks like, right? Requires 3 of those per leg. There are 2 different types of legs. There's one with a little hole, and there is one with this big protruding hole here, right? These ones are going to go up here. These ones go down here. So we're gonna start with these ones here, put them on the bottom, get our tray on, and then get our next 2 legs on. And this is where another hand would come in handy. Not even the lifting part. All right, and then I finished mine up with a large flathead just to make sure everything's tight. Okay, finish that leg up the same way on the inside. Now we're gonna add our tray. Okay, you see these grooves here. We're gonna make sure that the logo is facing frontwards. Lines up perfectly, but we have one in the front, one up underneath, and then the same thing on the back side. All right, now because I'm by myself and my arms are about a foot too short, what I'm gonna do with this one here is instead of bolting it here first and trying to hold everything up in place, I'm going to bolt it here on the back side. Again, lining up that notch. And I'm hoping that once this one is in place, these holes are lined up on the inside and I can just come right in here and stick those bolts in there and not have any issues. Yep, just as I planned. Perfect. All right, we'll tighten those back up into place. And it is important to note that these legs do have a front leg, back leg, or left leg, right leg, all depending on how you're looking at it. All right, for our next part, we're gonna be doing these wheels. If you notice the wheels, they have a protrusion on one side here and indentation on the other side. Okay, that protrusion goes against the leg. All right, again, that goes through there. We got our washer, and then we have our retaining clip, right? And there that goes. Protrusion to the inside, washer, retaining pin. The bottom wheels are easy. They just screw into place. Okay, so I know earlier I told you all you needed was a flathead screwdriver and a Phillips, and I was wrong. It takes a set of these nice little skinny vice grips here, these needle nose vice grips, to tighten these down. They did not include a wrench, so Nexgrill, you could probably include a wrench for a little bit of nothing out of some nice stamped steel, and we wouldn't have to do this. All right, now it's time for the lid handle. And this one came with the screws already in here. It's got a little fitting that goes on the outside. Woo! All right, let's keep building. All right, now it's time to put our little chimney on. It's got a gasket, it's gonna go on the inside. Same combination. We've got our screw, our split, our flat, and this is gonna come up from the inside and then bolt in from the outside. Okay, now we're ready for our rain cap. So to put the rain cap on, it's just going to screw down into here. Look at it go, nice and solid. We are well on our way through the assembly. So these screws here are already in there. So we're gonna back those out just a little bit, because right here it's slotted, okay? And so this will slide over the head of that screw and then hang there so that we can go back and put these other two underneath it. Now it's time for our brackets that hold on the front shelf. And again, there is a left and a right here, so you just want to make sure that this little protrusion here is facing towards the inside. And I do use this large flathead to make sure everything is nice and tight, just because you can't do that with that Phillips. There we go. All right, then we have our front tray. Now, there are these notches here that you can see down in here. I believe that's so this tray can you know, lock into place here and then fold down. So you just want to line all of that up. Those protrusions that I told you about. Okay, and once that's hanging there, these are the screws that are going to go up underneath. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. And they go right here in this little notch. And once you get those tightened down, you can see lift up, and then it folds down like that. and back into place. We just have this cover that lines up. These notches line up here. You see that fits right back down into place. Then we have our drip pan, which goes in that side first, all the way to the back corner. This corner goes through this corner, right? And it locks into place here, and you want this end up on top of here, and this whole thing is going down as a slant to where it can run out here, and then it's going to drip into your bucket that's hanging on the outside edge. All right, going to hang our bucket, and then I'm not going to forget the 2 screws that I said I wasn't going to forget. Then we'll put our grates in. So we have 3 of these. They just kind of go across the top in here. Feel like they're nice cast iron, ceramic coated. The skinny side goes up, so they're in like a little triangle that goes up to the top. Just can't forget to put this last little grill back in there. And there it is. We do have a little bit of scuff here. I think that was the only issue that I found. There was a scuff here. I think I saw one on this other grate, yeah, but we'll just get that coated with some oil and burn that in, and we won't have any issues. So I almost forgot the cord, so it comes right up underneath this hopper. And it's going to plug in right there. And then we're going to unscrew this screw here and run it through here, right? And then tie that into place. And there you have it. Initial impressions are good. This is nice steel. I like the insulated door on it. It already comes with, you know, the gaskets all the way around it. I don't have to do that. This, you know, tray up front feels nice and solid. The hopper looks good. It powered up when I plugged it in, so I think the only next thing to do is, you know, go through the proper break-in and season it for its first cook. So I'll be doing that in another video. Make sure that you do check that video out. If you have any questions on the assembly, just make sure that you put it into the comments, and I'll try to get those answered as quickly as possible. Again, I'm very impressed with this grill. I love the wheels. I love how easy it is to move around and maneuver, which is good compared to like my other, you know, Oklahoma Joes. I'm hoping this puts a little bit of ease into the process. So if the video helped you out, make sure you hit that like button. And as always, if you're new to the channel and you haven't done so yet, make sure you subscribe. All right, everybody, I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.